Being 5-0, rampant John Campbell, could the game have gone any better?
No, definitely not. Campbell was absolutely superb today, but it was obviously the build-up play that's got it, which was excellent as well to get him in on goals. But some of his individual stuff today, what he's pulled off, especially scoring from just inside the half, was spectacular to say the least.
He's virtually unplayable this season. I mean, he's scoring goals for fun. It seems like anything he's touching at the minute is going in the back of the net.
Louis compliments a lot, because of his work rate. And you need somebody like I said through the week at Crook. You need someone like Louis for them to work well, and the pair of them at the minute, Mike, are just absolutely on fire. The pair of them. And I know Louis isn't scoring, but somebody's got to do the ugly side, and Louis doing that, and Campbell's absolutely on fire.
Is it easily the best performance you've seen the lads play since you've been?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, when you win 5. And when you win 3-0 half time as well, you think the game's won kind of thing. But I made sure that went in there and kept everybody on the toes, and they came out flying and scored quickly after the half, which is pleasing.
And it was pleasing to have a clean sheet as well.
Oh, without a doubt. Every game's good if you get a clean sheet, and it's good for the defenders, because obviously John Campbell takes a lot of credit as well up the top. But obviously the back four's been absolutely superb for us for the past, I would say, since Bishop Auckland in the FA Cup game. We've stuck with the four. With obviously Ant dropped back there, but the four of them they look a really solid four at the back. Again, it's really pleasing.
And a quick word on Ant Myers. I mean, he's had to adapt to drop into centre half, and he's learning every game. But it seems like he's taking the water basically.
I mean, myself and Richie know how good Ant is. He's a player that can adapt and play in any positions. And I've seen him a couple of times the season before, when he played centre half, and he was absolutely outstanding. So we had no worries whatsoever on going in there, and it's just I think he's getting even better. And like I say, him and Kirky's forming a great partnership.
And finally, the amount of games and points you're picking up at the minute, is it too early to say that you're going to be charging for top and or even playoff spots?
We will never ever look that far ahead. I mean, if you turn the clock back, when we were struggling, because we've got a nucleus of players from all different directions, and it has took a little bit of time, but now they're starting to gel together, and it's a very happy dressing room. Obviously, results are paying off, and we're working hard together as a squad. So we'll go on to the midweek rather than speaking further ahead.
Richie, 5-0. That game was something else, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a brilliant game. I think from the start, we've led from the start. I mean, Consett, I know Bucks are a very good side, and they showed it in a good spell. It had a good 15 minutes, but after that, I think we took control. But today, it's been an excellent performance.
Your man John Campbell, he has, along with Louis, it's a lethal partnership at the minute.
Well, I think it's starting to work well now. I mean, John's got 5 today, Louis has scored today, but on the other side, I mean, Louis worked really hard, and he helps John by a mile. He makes space for John. That's how John now is banging the goals in, and the partnership is unbelievable.
What about the goal from halfway line? I mean, it looked like a cheeky punt, but
well, that doesn't surprise me, to be honest, because John always looks for them. He always looks to see if they keep us off the line. He's had loads of shots like that. One of them's got to go in the end. And today, that was just something special. That was just extra special today.
The confidence is obviously, you can see it amongst the players. How important is it for you and Ian to keep the players grounded and making sure that the problems don't go over the head and have like a slip in one game?
I don't think it's difficult, because the players know themselves. They've got to sort it themselves. Everything's sorted now. The carry-on is good. The mix is good. Everybody knows each other now. The team's just settled down. We're playing some good stuff in our football on the pitch itself. They're all for each other. So there's not a lot to do. They'll manage it themselves. And we're bound to get beat sometime. But if so, I'm sure that the lads will pick up themselves.
Mid new signing for the day. How important is it to have someone like Kingy added to your squad?
Well, I think Kingy's a good player, to be honest. He's been around for a few seasons now, and it was good to get him. And at the same time, we have been short on numbers. We're down on Tuesday, we've got injuries, we've got people away, there's different things getting in our way, and we had to strengthen and bring somebody in. We don't like doing it, but as it happens, Kingy, a good player, was available, so we snatched him. Alright, thank you.
So I'm joined by John Campbell and Layton. Layton, how do you think your dad did today? Brilliant. What about that goal from the halfway line? Good. Do you think you can score better? John, quick word for yourself. These goals you're scoring at the minute are, everything you seem to touch is just seem to go in. Are you happy with performances at the minute?
Yeah, I'm doing well at the minute. Just everything I seem to be hitting's going in at the minute. So.
What about your partnership with Lewis? I mean, I know that he's not scoring frequently, but as Dave has said before, he's doing most of the dirty work and helping support you.
Credit because he doesn't score enough goals, but watching him football, it's unbelievable. he takes a lot of pressure off me.
What about, prior to the start of the season, you must have set yourself a target of 10 goals. I mean, is there any targets now? You're scoring 5 months for half line as well.
My target was 25 goals all season, and I think I'm nearly at that now, so just keep going really, mate.
And how does it feel to play in front of your family? I mean, watching you score 5 goals like that, I mean.
We have a competition every week, who's going to score most goals, and I beat him that day. I think that's the first ever time I beat him in it.
So it's your job late now to score as many goals as him now, is it?
He's going to score tomorrow, don't he? He's going to score 6 tomorrow, otherwise he owes his money. Let's score 5. And then we'll just share.